to Caribbean Insight. We have an explosion of Caribbean videos lined up for you. Tonight, you will be experiencing international artists displaying the cultural rhythms of soca, calypso, reggae, dancehall, and salsa. So relax, and let's take a ride down the Caribbean.
You know it's Gal in the Desperado, the Black Spaniard, the leader of the Godfather's Asylum. We never while and we just take lyrical bodies, stack them and pile them. It's the lyrical, never gimmickal, never comical. Put them lie down, you don't know. It's Gal Insane. You're watching right now Caribbean Inside, running right through America, representing the Caribbean full right up in colors. Straight, you don't know. Fire!
Yeah. This is Marshall, and you're tuning in looking at #1 in New York, Caribbean Inside. Yeah.
Same book. Different page, same show, a different stage. It's all about culture. It's all about the art form of our people, of our country, something beautiful to exhibit.
In the early days, my knees used to be going like this. That was really butterflies fly all over me.
Coming up, the arrival of the Little Sparrow.
Before they like him, clap. Before they don't like him.
The beginning of time, reaching out to the sublime in a cold and hostile world. We have struggled to exist in this earthly wilderness, seeking an elusive goal. Many times it seems that we are fighting a hopeless cause, implying extinction is our lot. Ravaged by scourges and wars, right before when we complain, but in the ending of believe it or not, we will survive. No matter what the odds, man will survive.
Yeah. Welcome to another exciting edition of Caribbean Insight, the home of our West Indian culture and history. And I'm the daughter, Lady V, keeping the thing tight. On this edition of Caribbean Insight, we're going to celebrate the birthday bash of Mr. Leslie Bubbles. I know you guys want to know who is Leslie Bubbles. Well, Leslie Bubbles is the Mighty Sparrow, the king of Kaiso.
I met the Mighty Sparrow 20 years ago when I started the Martin Luther King Jr. concert series, and people said to me, Marty, if you're thinking Caribbean, if you're thinking Trinidad and Tobago, then the only person that you should reach out to that encompasses the best of Trinidad and Tobago, even though he was born in Grenada, is the Mighty Sparrow. And the minute I met him, it was a love affair for me. First off, I became a Trinidadian Jew. So I now proudly call myself a Trini Jew wherever I go, even in front of audiences that are from Jamaica. I'm a proud Trinidadian, that's number one. Number two, the Mighty Sparrow is now, I'm assuming he might be in the 60s. I'm going to take a wild guess. But he assures me that his toolbox is working even better today. How could you not be in love with a man that says that? All I could say is that I think knowing him for as many years as I do, he is, first off, I think he's a brilliant entertainer. He's someone who fiercely loves the Caribbean, and especially Trinidad and Tobago. He's very charitable, especially towards youth, in my experience. And he's the type of fella, he's a rare artist who not only, I think, does extra in terms of his presentations artistically, but he gives of himself, he does a lot of charity work. He's that special kind of person. And I don't think there's a person that meets him that doesn't love him, except maybe competitors at Carnival occasionally. But other than that, I don't think you can get better than the Mighty Sparrow as a person, as an artist, and as someone you would want to have in your own family.
laws, where the poor become subservient to the rich and affluent, or they show their fangs and claws. Divided by creed and race, it ain't easy to be free. No one knows for sure if we really can ever find an equal place and live as one family. Sometimes it's hard to find solution, but nothing conquers the will of man. We will survive, though times may be rough. Man will survive. We know how to be tough. So let nothing divide we, all for one, one for all. Feel the power and the glory, cause at the end of it all, though we whine and ball, breaking down dance hall, when the master call, we fight for survival. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Looked upon as savages, haunted by unrighteousness, traumatized by ignorance, time and place and circumstance, faced all kind of prejudice, subjected to slavery, bound by economic chains, quick to hold but slow to develop, daunted by redundancy, plagued by emotion and pace. For all we just wouldn't stop. Christ surrender or give it up. We will survive as we have throughout the years. Man will survive through pain, sorrow and tears, to ensure existence. To walk proud, to stand tall, yet to humble in His presence, cause at the back of it all.
Remember, this is the Caribbean Exodus. It's the movement of our people, our history, and our culture, right here on American television.
This is Marshall Montano, and when I'm in Brooklyn, I always tune in and look at Caribbean Insight. Yeah, yeah.
Do you know who I am? I am Ras Shorty. I am a scientist, a musical scientist. I invented soca so that Caribbean people could have something to identify with wherever they go, any part of the world. Listen, you are viewing Caribbean Insight. Whenever I'm in New York City, I watch Caribbean Insight.
The Mighty Sparrow is seeking that big international breakthrough. His career is launched in Guyana. He sweeps to fame in Trinidad and Tobago. And all over the region, they are clamoring for him.
Welcome back to Caribbean Insight. And if you have just joined us, this is the movement of our people, our history, and our culture on American television. And we're celebrating the birthday bash of Mr. Leslie Bubbles, the Mighty Sparrow, the King of Kaiso. Did you know that he was born on July 9th, 1935? But what really made him earn this coveted title as the King of Kaiso? Looking back at Sparrow's early years, one can see attributes of a rebellious, defiant personality in this young man, according to his school teacher.
Sparrow, when I say, all right, what are you doing this week? He's singing. And for 6 weeks, he sang one song, Red River Valley. And everybody, they dancing, they boxing, they skipping, and all those kind of things. So the next week now, when we had this, I mean, after lunch on a Friday, we go downstairs, eh? So he come up, I say, what are you going to do this week? He said, I'm going to sing. I said, not Red River Valley. He said, yes, Red River Valley. I said, no, go back. If you have another song to sing, come up and talk to me. But no Red River Valley this week, because he's singing for 6 weeks. He fill up his mouth and he go on and he sit down, you know, so he stoop something, and a little while after he come up, he says, so, I could sing a calypso? I said, you could sing wherever you want. Once you want to sing Red River Valley.
If only the king could put it out like that. Calypso, an editorial in song. And this is the birthday bash for the king of Calypso, the Mighty Sparrow. Born in Grenada, grew up in Trinidad, and now he resided in New York.
You from Trinidad? I say, yes, man. They say, oh, okay. Somebody say, don't mind me. Don't mind. But they go say what they want, they can't take my passport here. Say what they want, I'm a Trini. Trini by boat. Trini by boat, anyhow you look at it. Trini.
This party is off the hook. It's the party of the king of Calypso, the Mighty Sparrow.
Yeah. This is Marshall, and you're tuning in, looking at #1.
Yeah, man. This is the original dance master.
Je suis fier d'être parmi vous ce soir. Bonsoir.
This is Shalane Hendrickson Thomas.
Having a wonderful time here with Caribbean Insight.
Big up Caribbean Insight, right true. For more Calypso power.
Caribbean Insight really is dynamite. Caribbean Insight really super was spite. Caribbean Insight enjoy day or night. Caribbean Insight really is dynamite.
And while you guys do that, I'll do this.
The fact is that she was the queen and I was king, and I'm saying, well, at least the king should get something on par.
This is the party of the month. And if you have just joined us, lock it in. Sparrow's rebellious and defiant nature followed him throughout his Calypso's career.
Oh my goodness.
It was Sparrow who defied the system of payment, pass the hat payment, that caused his friend Blakey to get him a raise. It was the same Sparrow who found out that the queen should not get more money than the Calypso king. And he led 2 boycotts to the big Dimash Crash show. Sparrow even had a riff with the then Prime Minister, Dr. Eric Williams.
First of all, I went to Dr. Williams and I told him after he came up with this undated letter of resignation. That sort of got to me, and I explained, you know, how we feel, how we love him and that kind of thing, but we also love God. And, you know, my exact words were, I don't think we have the excessive or an abundance of brain power like that to just cast it aside, you know. But maybe I shouldn't have used those words, because I tell him, you know, this country don't have that amount of brain power, so we could lose that. So he get mad at me, tell me I'm a madman.
Sparrow's dynamic personality and showmanship played a major role in earning him this title as the king of Calypso. Sparrow brought speed and charisma to the Calypso fraternity. His dynamic showmanship and his debonair style kept the audience going wild throughout the Caribbean, throughout North America, throughout Europe, and even in Africa, where he was crowned Chief Omawali.
Ahuda say ahuda when me ask ahuda. Ahuda? Huh? Ahuda. Light up the fire and he started dancing round and round. the woman started to beg her. He but she just a delicate, she was like, ah! And for the Congo man, I wish it was me, I want to shake his hand. He eat on in the stomach of it, Mr. Minister. Never eat a white meat yet. On a Bible? On a Bible? Okay, I believe you. I believe you same way I believe Jim Baker too, you know. The next one started screaming with all the voice she got. He lifts her up and he put her inside a big pot. The water was warm and she started to wiggle. The Congo started to laugh and giggle. And for the Congo man, I wish it was me, I want to shake his hand. He eat on the stomach of you. What about you, Hans? Never eat a white meat yet. You never eat a black meat yet? Never eat a white meat? The only man here tonight who could tell you that he never eat a white meat without fear of contradiction is that. Never, 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 never. All right, shh. Once. One time in Canada. But apart from that, never, 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 never. Never, never, never. Never eat a white meat. Never eat a white meat. I never eat a white meat. But tonight when me white meat, me hear how the meat sweet. So me no go nyam it. Me looking for a white meat. Tonight when me white meat, that excuse me, that didn't excuse it.
I love Congo Man because he never ate the white meat yet, and I have a hunch that he may not be telling the truth.
Sparrow is the main man who really stopped that when he boycotted the CDC and went and dressed his own show in clothes. And some of the Calypsonians at that point in time who boycotted with him sneaked out of Globe and still went and sang in the other, you know. Yeah. He was like the first Calypso trade unionist.
By 1963, Sparrow makes another bold move, setting up his recording company at Salvatore Building.
Sparrow's first recording there was The Slave, and it was a hit. It was a monster hit, Slave. And he decided to take all this money and invest it in the other Calypsonians. One of the strangest things was that he recorded the mighty Sniper. Sniper never sang a note on a stage before that. He did a recording of this boy, and he did Beavers too. All that was in.
I'm the Lord Kitchener.
This is Denise Saucy wa Belfon.
This is KMC. My name is Barry Sam.
This is Marshall Montano.
And I hope you will do as I do. Keep listening to them.
Caribbean inside. Caribbean inside. Caribbean inside. Please check Caribbean. Remember, this is the Caribbean Exodus. It's the movement of our people, our history, and our culture. Right here on American television.
I'm Super Blue. My name is Gypsy.
My name is Barry Simon. This is the Messenger.
Nobody touch the dial now.
Glenn Washington says so.
Caribbean Insight. Depths.
Caribbean inside. Caribbean inside. Caribbean inside. Please check Caribbean inside. This is the movement of our people, our history, and our culture.
I think that I'm a good person. I know bad people, and I know I ain't like them at all. This is not to say that I am a saint or angel Gabriel, but even Gabriel had a sword.
Now here comes the 1978 Panorama champions, the Trinidad Terceiro Stalliff. was Steelpan in Yorokonkotonkong back then in 1978.
I don't have much to regret, you know, like so much, I mean, no major thing. I look at myself as having come through the mill with a few bruises and a few scratches and so, no broken bones and major surgery and all them different kind of things. I mean, as an analogy to coming through the years.
The Mighty Sparrow, Leslie Bubbles, has given us half a century of great calypso music. He has 8 road march titles to his name, and he has been crowned 7 times as Calypso King of the world. Sparrow has proved to be an extraordinary entertainer who utilizes his medium to entertain, but also to edify, educate, and enlighten. Sparrow brought honor, glory, and dignity to an indigenous art form that was once scorned by the elites of the Caribbean. Well, guys, time flies when we're having fun. For the last 60 minutes, we have been in the birthday party of the King of Kaiso, the Mighty Sparrow. And on that note, I'm your host, Lady V, saying that I'll see you next week, same time, same place, as we continue with the Pharaoh of Kaiso. Who is that? Who is that? Wait for next week.
From Tuesday morning till Tuesday when the sun drop behind the hill. Might as well me go on the beach, for me go have a trip. Fresh wine, excitement and Frederick to see Miss Mary. She big and heavy. To see she mother, see she father. For carnival this year, I have Miss Mary here. Miss Mary Wayne. So come on, say she. The wife was saying, you see all the way doing it? I'm gonna rub your foot later. I'm having a good time. Don't break up the line. Go away. I intend to stay. Prince Paul, I ain't going home at all. Jimmy, let me see you do the thing. All right. Jane, it is 4 o'clock in the morning. Jane, just leave me alone. I ain't ready yet. I'm beginning to fed. Having a good time. Don't break up the line. Go away. I intend to stay. Prince Paul, I ain't going home at all. Feeling tired and sleeping, go back. Don't worry, don't come and molest me, no weak. The music to dance sweet, let me have fun. When I'm dead, I'm done. I ain't ready yet. I'm beginning to fat. I'm having a good time. Don't break up the line. Go away. I intend to stay. Preach Paul, I ain't going home at all. I don't tell my friends and my family. Any one of them interfere with me. Don't worry, don't beg the jury. Say the lawyer free. And if you have any mail, give me the royalty. Tell them. Oh God. Criminal beware. This year you got to hear. Murderers beware. This year you got to hear. This among the kingdom. All over town, shame links from a Solomon was attacked by another gang. Just imagine him in home affairs. Nobody care. But I laugh when they give them the score. Before they take him, he take in 4. But they tackle me, my friend. They got him multiply 4 by 10 minus 50.